Okay, so this is from the homework for 6-4. A couple questions about how to do a few of these problems. If you want to see something more specific, either send me an email and I can do one of these for you, or uh, we can arrange a time where we can do like a question and answer session. Okay, so first, simplify. So your answer should contain only positive exponents with no fractional exponents in the denominator. So that's very important. I need to be sure that when I'm done, after I simplify everything, I then have to decide whether or not I have to rationalize what's left in the denominator. So for this one, first step, I'm going to do the inside first. I'm going to do that. Next step, I am going to take these two terms, which both have a base of n, and I'm going to simplify them to n. Well, that's 5 over 3. Add the exponents together, plus 2 gives me 11 over 3. And now they're both squared. Okay, so to square a exponent, power to a power, we multiply them together. So this now turns into n to the 22 over 3 over m to the 2 over 3. Okay, that is simplified. That is the answer. But that's a problem. Okay, I cannot leave a fractional exponent in the denominator. So in order to clear it, I have to decide what is the next biggest integer above 2/3. 2/3 is a fraction, right? It's a rational number. So the next biggest integer above 2/3, 2/3 is 0.6. So the next biggest integer is 1. Okay, so I want eventually to make the denominator into m to the first power. So in order to do that, I need to multiply the top and the bottom by m to the 1/3 power. Okay, 2/3 plus 1/3 equals 1. That's good. On the top, I leave that. Okay, and that is now my answer. I believe this was number 21 on your homework, and it was a multiple choice question. Let me look at it real quick. No, 22. So this is 22 on your homework. Should have been a multiple choice question. I'm not sure how many different versions of it there are, but it's going to look something like that. All right. Next one. A little more complicated here. Okay. So let's mess around with this a little bit. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the -6 out there for now. Okay. I'm going to take the y to the 1/3 and not do anything with it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and move it down to the bottom. When you move a negative exponent to the bottom of a fraction, it becomes positive. So that's 3/4 x to the -1/4. These two can now add together. So we have y to the 1/3 on the top over x to the 1/2 at the bottom, 3/4 minus 1/4. You could raise those both to the -6 power, but easier if this was a +6. And to make it a +6, the theorem that lets me do that means I can just flip the fraction. Okay, now this is nice because when I raise both of these to the 6th power, all the exponents are going to go away. All the fractions are going to go away. So this turns into x to the 3rd over y squared. And I believe this was number 31. So that was number 22 and 31 on your homework for 6-4 rational exponents.